Now, as you can see here, there's quite a lot of very soft, brittle wood which I'm chiseling away, and there are a lot of bug holes here, as you can see. So when I've got all the loose wood off the loose bark and sanded, I'll just do a rough sanding, because a lot of the nodules are solid, you see, but the wood around gives way. I will literally smother in sanding sealer, and that hopefully then will kill any bugs that are left in there, because this piece of wood, as I said in the introduction, is around 15 to 20 years old, and it's really dry. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be doing now, and then when that's done, then I'll continue shaping, and then we'll see what we're left with. There's going to be a few holes in this one, I think. So now I've got rid of, I would say, 90% of the loose bark inclusions here, and what I shall do now is carry on shaping the outside, and then we'll address the rest of it. And I'm going to be putting a mortise on here, I think, with a nice sort of shoulder here, and then we can finish the outside and take out the inside. And as I say, I think there's going to be some voids in the final piece, but we'll see. Quite a lot of work, and but I hope at the end well worth it. What I'm doing now is going around the whole of the underside of the bowl and filling bug holes, cracks, etc. Some just for aesthetics and others for integrity. This split here was very deep, and I was concerned that it might actually compromise the integrity of the bowl in total. So I have filled 2 or 3 layers of sawdust and thin CA and built up to about 1 or 2 mil shy of the surface of the wood. Then I've gone on and taken some brass inlay powder, the very fine inlay powder from Simon Hope, and I've filled it with the brass powder in areas and then thin CA to set it. Now when I turn and sand that back, there might be a few little craters in that colour which I will go back and fill up again, and it's a case of just taking your time and getting it right. Now I'm not going to fill every single void with the powder, because that I don't think will look good. But having said that, I shall go round and decide what I'm going to, like here for example, I've filled those deep cracks there just with sawdust and thin CA, and I'll most probably leave those there. So it's a case of going around and deciding what I'm going to do and where I'm going to do it. This area here, it was all thick deep bug tracks, and very, very powdery wood there where they've been eating away. So I filled those with CA and sawdust, and some of them I'll most probably Dremel out and put a bit of coloured powder in there as well. I'll just see how I feel. So this process takes quite a long time, because you must wait for everything to cure before you start turning back and sanding. So I'm just letting you know where I am now. This, as I say, will take quite a while, but then when I'm ready to finish the outside after I've done all the filling, we'll come back. So I've finished sanding now up to 400. I won't be using True Grit and a wax because of all the crevices, etc. So what I'm going to be doing is using Hampshire Sheen citrus burnishing oil, and I will put several coats on there, and hopefully she'll look okay, and that will go into the wood as well. When it's stopped drinking the oil, might take 3, might take 4 coats, I don't know, I'll have to see. But at least it's, at this stage, giving some idea what it's going to look at, what it's going to look like, and I think it's going to be rather nice. Well, here's the platter finished, and it ended up at 16 inches in diameter by 3 inches deep. I haven't filled anything on the inside of the bowl. I've left it completely natural. Most of the filling on the reverse was done for integrity of the piece, because I feared it, that big crack there, this one in the middle here, that in actual fact went right through, so I had to stabilise that, otherwise it might have flown apart on me. All in all, I enjoyed turning it. On both sides, I sanded to 400 grit, and then applied on the back. I've applied 4 coats of the Hampshire Sheen burnishing oil and the citrus oil, and the same on the inside, but that's just 1 coat at the moment. Let that all cure, then I'll buff it up, and I might possibly, when it's properly cured, I might in actual fact just add a little bit of Hampshire Sheen high gloss wax on the flatter areas just to give it a bit more depth. I'm not sure yet. And again, with the bits in the middle on the inside of the bowl, I might end up filling that in the end. I'm not sure, but I'll just live with it and see how I like it as it is. Well, thank you very much indeed for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and share, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one very soon. Cheers now.